what's happening, everybody? It's Mark Johnson, running the Mighty Maverick, active dad. How you guys doing today? Sharing my life. Hope you guys are doing well. Again, if you guys like this material, like this video, subscribe to my page, and you can maybe help somebody that may be going through what I'm going through or what experiences I've been sharing. They've gone through the same thing, and maybe I can help them with just my video. Had a busy day today, got the kids ready for school and everything like that. You got to do what you got to do as a father. And did what I had to do. I always have a routine in the morning. Again, it's always good to have a good routine in the morning, good habits. Get yourself ready, get everything going with the children, all that, and do what you got to do. And get yourself ready. And ended up losing my keys. Couldn't find my keys this morning, and had to stay back and look for them. So that what my morning was all about, looking for the keys. Found the keys. I ended up going to a cafe. So you guys know me and my wife have a cafe in Barrie, and we it's called Patty and Pop Cafe, 121 Wellington Street in Barrie West. And I went to the shop and I had some breakfast, helped with the restock. When you have your own business, pretty much you're the bottle washer, cook, cleaner, server, collect the money, deposit the money, like you do it all. Clean up, restock, take out the garbage. Like when you run your own business, especially when you're a mom and pop kind of thing, to start out, you have to do everything. And it's a good training process for us because, again, we never ran a cafe before. We never ran a restaurant, takeout spot. So we're doing our best with what we got. You got to do what you got to do. So again, sharing this material with you guys. Went to the shop today. Like I said, had breakfast because I go there to have breakfast. It's really good breakfast. My wife's a really good cook. Come out and check out the cafe. Had nice coffee. I had this nice sandwich, avocado, tomato, lettuce, and cream cheese. Tastes amazing. And we serve that to our customers. And then I helped with the restock. There's some stuff, you always got to restock when you own a restaurant. Can't put anything on autopilot, so I had to get what I had to get for the shop and restock, and that's my day. That was my day. Came home, did a lot of cleanup, laundry. There's always something going on with a family of 6. Always something to clean up. Pretty much washing loads of clothes like every day or every other day. Like you can't have the clothes pile up. There's always dirty clothes with a family of 6. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to do that laundry. You got to do that cleanup. And again, a lot of times people don't understand it, but a family of 6 is a lot of hard work. And a lot of times people are like, they don't see it. Like I'll see people say, oh, my one child is killing me. It's a lot of work. And I'm like, we got 4. And yes, 4 kids is more work than 1. But at the end of the day, as you have children, yes, they're all different. And yes, they have all different personalities. But when you're raising them, like one feeds off the other. So it's not as hard as some people think. Yes, it costs a lot to raise a family of 6, and we're constantly doing different things, increase our incomes, because definitely a family of 6 burns money just like a car burns gas. So you constantly have to have an income, money coming in, multiple incomes coming in to take care of a family of 6. So you do what you got to do. You got to push forward. You got to crush it like you have to. That's just it. That's just the way life is, especially when you have a large family. You got to do what you got to do. So that was my day. Got a lot of stuff off the ground too. We started a new clothing business. You guys can check it out. It's called Running Maverick Active Line Active Wear, and I'll share the Spotify location to you guys in the caption below, and you guys can check it out. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Give me some feedback. Order some stuff, that's what I got. Doing a lot of different things, business, cafe, clothing line. I run for a living. I don't run for a living, but I run as a hobby. Wish I could run for a living and get some money at my age. But again, I'm 43, but I run masters. And I'm currently training for a World Masters in Florida in March. So again, got a lot of stuff going on. I got a race coming up very soon this weekend, and I'm constantly moving, constantly doing stuff. Like people say, like, how do you do so much stuff? And I'm like, you have to prioritize. You have to schedule everything. You got to write down everything. You got to write down what your plans are. Like pretty much you have to plan your life. When you have a large family again and you're taking care of everybody, you kind of have to plan your life. You can't have to schedule it. You can't just go by the seat of your pants. When it's yourself and you're single and you have no dependents, you can go by the seat of your pants. Or if you don't want to take care of your family, you can go by the seat of your pants. But when you have a family, pretty much you have to schedule things. You have to schedule work, you got to schedule play, you got to schedule family time, you got to schedule car mechanic time, you got to schedule business time, you got to schedule cafe time. Like, you have to schedule life, travel time. You have to plan all these things because you can't just go and do what you want to do, especially like I said before in some of my other videos. Like, when you're married with kids, like, you're with somebody now, you're building something with somebody, you're building a legacy, you're building it's like you're building a house. You can't build this house on your own, right? Like, it's too much work. And a lot of times what you're putting into that house may not be just for you. There might be other people that want to say, hey, I want the bathroom over here, or I want the bedroom over here, or I want it to be this color or that color. Like, when you're building a family, there's a lot of compromise and a lot of ups and downs, but there's a lot of love, especially if you're with the right person. And so when you get with somebody and you have kids, or you don't have kids, or whatever it is, with your in a partnership, it's not about you no more. It's kind of like you're working together to build something, like I said before. And again, when you're in a corporation or something like that, like, you're building a business with somebody. So that's kind of like what family life and marriage life and kids life and is all about. It's not about me no more. It's all about the kids and my wife, building something together. I enjoy life. It's a different kind of life. You can't live single in a married life, or a couple life, or a kid's life. Like, single, married's married. Partnership is partnership. Being by yourself is different. Single life is different. So, like, that's what I love. That's what we got going on. And yeah, one day at a time. That's all you can do. Just take it one day at a time. Do what you got to do for you and yours. Make sure, again, like I said, you got to plan. You got to write down your schedule. You got to write down what you got. Because, like, a lot of times, even if you don't write your schedule, you won't know what you need to accomplish for your day. So if you have 10 things you need to accomplish for the day, write them all down and go from the top to the bottom, or go to whichever one's the more priority, and then go down until you get to the end. If you don't get to the end, move those things that you didn't accomplish the first day to the second day, and then plan your second day and say, okay, these are the things I didn't get to do on the first day. Let me do it in the second day. And you schedule it again. So hopefully by the end of the week, if you had every day scheduled with 10 things, that's 70 things, hopefully, that you accomplished. And if not, maybe you accomplished 40 of them because you had to move some of the ones that you didn't finish from the first day to the second to the third to the fourth. And at least you accomplished 40 things. That's a lot. Most people don't accomplish 40 things in a week. Most people accomplish maybe 10 things or 20 things in a week. But if you accomplish, at least write down what you need to get done and start checking off stuff, you'll see how more productive you are. You'll see how more your life will have more wellness and fullness in it, because you're accomplishing more things. You're crushing out more things that you want to accomplish, and you have no regrets. By the end of the week, you'll be like, oh, I did a lot this week. And if you didn't put a plan together, then at the end of the week, you have a lot of regrets, because you're like, you know what? I didn't do anything. Or what did I do this week? Because you didn't document anything. Okay? So again, make sure you schedule your life, or schedule what you want to do for the day. Maybe your whole life is too much to schedule, but day by day by day by day. And it helps you. It helps you set good habits. It helps you get rid of your bad habits. And it helps you keep track of what you're doing. And it helps you accomplish things, right? Like, you might have an accomplishment that you want to do, and you might have something that you want to do in a couple days. If you write it down, you can crush it out. That pushes you to get the job done. Keeps you accountable, and keeps you committed and dedicated to what you want to achieve. Like, I'm a runner, so I have to make sure that I go to practice twice a week, 3 times a week, make sure I get my body in shape, make sure I keep my speed going, keep eating healthy. That's one of my habits, bad habits. I don't eat as healthy as I can, but that's one of my goals this year, that I'm going to eat better. And you got to do what you got to do. Like, there's, especially at my age, you can't really go to the starting line and you haven't been running or you haven't been training, because you're going to get blown out. There's people that are my age, even older, 40, 50, 60, 70. And if you've seen these guys and women running around the track, competing, throwing javelin, shot put at 70 years old, and they're really good still. At that age, you'd see them be like, how are you throwing that ball so far? Or how are you throwing the javelin so far? Or how are you jumping so high and so far? Long jump. They still do long jump. I've seen some 70-year-old, 80-year-old men doing long jump, and they do it really well. They get in the pit. So again, like, never underestimate what you can do at an older age if you put the work in. Even at a younger age, like a lot of these, like I said, older men that I see doing track and field, they'll put younger people to shame. There's a lady I know, and her name is Carla. She started running, I think, at 40. She's 75, and she owns like 6, 7, 8 world records at her age. And she's 75, and she's still running. If you guys know track, she can still run a 31 in a 200 meter indoor. Like, that's fast for someone that's even 75. A lot of women can't even run 30, 31 seconds, 200, and she's doing it. And she also does hurdles. And if you've seen her jump over the hurdles, she jumps over like she's 20 years old, and she's 75. Amazing talent, amazing ability. But I'm trying to encourage you guys out there that if she can do it and you're a younger age, you can train and keep your body moving, because they say if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's one of the reasons why I train so much. I want to keep up with my kids. I want to make sure that when I'm old and getting older, that I can actually run around with them. We got young ones still, and I want to make sure that when they get to their teens, I'm still moving around. I'm still moving around in my 60s, still doing stuff, still running if I can. There was a video the other day. I saw a 60-year-old man. He started running 40 years ago, and now he's 100 years old, and he still competes. And when he was 60, his mom said, "You're too old for that. What are you doing? You're too old. You're 60. Why are you going to start running now?" And he started running. And I think it actually kept his body young and fit. And now he's 100. And he said the only drawback running at 100 years old now is the competition. There's no competition for him because everybody's dying by the time they get to 100. It's rare to find runners and people that are competing at 100 years old. But he still competes. He actually does 100 and 200. I don't know what his name was. He's in the States. But he still competes at 100 years old, which is truly amazing. I hope that I can get to 100 too. So that's a good example. Jimmy Carter died, I think, a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. He was over 100 years old, or pretty close to 100. I think it was 99 or 100 years old, which is amazing. And that was the ex-president of the United States. I think he was the 39th president. You can check and comment in the comments below. And you gotta take care of your health. So that's one of my definitely goals for the year. I want to take care of my health. I want to get faster, stronger, compete, draw my time so I can get down to World Masters in Florida in March. And maybe use that as a family vacation and stuff like that. So you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta take care of your family. You gotta plan. I believe the man is the provider, the protector, the priest of his house. And that's what I want to do for my family. So again, I'm just sharing my life with you guys, my experience. 9 to 5, business, father, husband, businessman, and just try and encourage somebody out there that if it's not going good for you, make a change. That's it. Like, nothing's going to get better for you unless you make a change, right? Like, if you have a lot of bad habits and stuff's not happening for you, but then you have a lot of regrets and you're complaining, sometimes you might just need to change your friends. Maybe, like I said, you have to change some of your habits. You might have to put a plan together. Definitely put a plan together. Not even maybe. Put a plan together. It will help you. Meaning, write down what you want in life. Write down what you want to accomplish in life. Put a list together. And it will help you because then you know where you're at. You can't help yourself if you don't know where you're at. It's kind of like if you're lost, you got to find out where you're at first before you can figure out or remember where you're going, right? So put a plan together, see where you're at. Okay, this is where I'm at. Okay, where do I want to go? Okay, I want to go here. Okay, so how do I get from here to here? Now that I have a plan, let me work my plan and it will get me to the direction I want to go. Or if I need some help, let me find the people that can help me to get to where I want to go. Again, it's always about who you know, especially in life. A lot of times we think it's what we know. It's who you know or who knows you. That's what I mean. Who knows you? Because if they don't know you, they may not help you. But if you know them and they know you, most likely you can get something done. So again, I hope you guys like this content that I'm sharing with you guys. Share and like it. Subscribe to my page. This is the Money Maverick, Mark Johnson. Active Dad. Again, I have a page on YouTube called Active Dad where I teach other dads just my experiences, right? I'm not an expert. I've been married 12 years. We have 4 kids. I'm just a man trying to get through life. And so I share my story with you guys, and I can only do that through being an active dad, being there for my children, being there for my wife, being the best father I can be, being the best husband I can be, best dad. And again, if I fail, I get back up or try again. Like, it's all about not giving up. That's what it's about. It's about being active, trying, getting the job done. It's not about giving up. It's not about failing. It's not about being passive. yeah, we all fail, right? Like, but at the end of the day, that doesn't make you a failure. That just means that you failed and you messed up or you made a mistake. Time for you to get back up and get back in the fight. You know what I mean? Like, as long as the bell's in the ring, right, which is death, you still got another chance. So don't give up. Again, if you guys need my assistance and I can help you in any way, DM me, message me. My contact is there. You got my Facebook, you got my Instagram, got my LinkedIn. I just started, like I said, we just started a clothing line. It's a Running Maverick clothing line where we have like track pants, shorts, swimwear also for men and women. We have duffel bags. We have yoga mats. We have stainless steel water bottles. We got t-shirts. We got hoodies. We got sweat pants, sweat tops. We even got puffer jackets. So check it out. I'll share it down in the description below, and you guys can check it out. Maybe even buy something, support my business. And yeah, that's what it's all about. Just trying to do as much as you can with the time that you got here with no regrets. And yeah, that's what it's all about. Keep doing. Don't give up. Keep pushing yourself. Encourage yourself daily. And you know what I mean? Like, we're all in this fight to win. There's enough for everybody. Stop comparing to other people. Just do what you got to do for you and yours and take care of business, because at the end of the day, you don't know what someone else did to get what they have, and you don't know where someone is at. So stop comparing to somebody and just do what you got to do for you and yours. And like I said, encourage yourself daily, because no one else is going to encourage you. Yeah, sometimes you might be looking for the thumbs up, or sometimes you might be looking for the well done, job well done, but you may not always get it. So at the end of the day, you got to do that for yourself, to keep yourself moving and motivated and pushing forward. All right, take care, keep pushing, believe in yourself. All the best. Mark Johnson signing off.